Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co-host, Brian
Hello.
and Waleed.
What's up, guys?
We are back for week 6 of the Bachelorette with Rachel and Gabby. We are still continuing the Love Boat European tour. We are now in Amsterdam. We were 50% correct in our date predictions. There was a Club Vandersex date, but there was not a pot date. So, pretty good there, guys. We had a pretty good idea. This was an interesting week. Not a ton of excitement. This one kind of pissed me off a little bit in regards that the big season preview stuff with Logan is that he got COVID. That's it.
Total buzzkill.
Yeah.
That's his situation, is that he got. Did they eliminate him?
Yeah, he's gone.
He's going. Is that what happens when you have like this kinky ass sex date? Like coincidentally, right? After, like,
Oh yeah, when they're rolling around on the mats and stuff.
Yeah, no one got.
it's
Did they
like,
test
it's like a
anybody?
dirty ass kinky sex date in like a hostile looking environment that you're just like, I don't know. It almost looked like that's where they filmed Hostel.
I'm
Like,
sure the madam literally definitely used sanitizer on the dildos, the whips, and all the
clamps.
whipped cream. The whipped cream that Gabby put in their mouth is definitely when he got COVID. And that
Yeah.
can probably was just like in a mini fridge.
Right. Like, why doesn't anybody else get tested?
I just don't think he should get eliminated for that. I think they should just have to deal. I mean, they're doing hometowns anyway, right? They has time.
Yeah,
He's
embrace
just
the COVID.
out. They don't even tell the guy's situation. He's just out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was weird too. I'm like, does he get a chance to come back? That's
Saying it right now, he's at paradise. He's at paradise.
Yeah, that's an easy paradise get. That's they probably told him that. They're like, look, we'll let you go to paradise, dude. This sucks, but we'll let you go. You're probably not going to win anyway. You were a bench. You were a hopper anyway. So
He had some great confessionals today, though.
No, I thought he was, again, that should have said something to us. Another good, speaking of not good, but speaking of eliminations, we were also right. The thing that I've always preached, it's really hard to win the Bachelor or Bachelorette if you are a single parent. Gabby talked Nate off of the show today.
Could she have picked somebody else? Like, do we have to waste a date on that?
They waste dates and cocktail parties this season just so frivolously. Just man.
By the way, she knew she was gonna do that. I think she just wanted like an intimate like goodbye with him without having the other guys in the background like as a distraction. So I mean, it was obvious. She knew from the beginning she was gonna send him home.
Go knock on his door.
That's what I'm saying. I kind of agree with Brian here. They just love, there's no sanctity to dates, no sanctity to cocktail parties. I mean, hey, guess what? COVID, no evening part of a date. It's like they just cancel something every week. Either one of them's upset or the production cancels something. It's just,
well, you know what makes
also, okay, no, go.
I'll say, you know what makes them all feel better though? Get a random ass hot tub and put it in an endless field of flowers.
Well,
that makes
there's always a hot tub in the Bachelor.
Always a hot tub. I'm like, yo, what did they do to put that there? Like they just like got it. How many of these do they have in studio?
Also, this is something I've considered leading with, and we kind of just got off on the tangent, which is fine. How the hell are we at hometowns already? Again, we've said this before. We're gonna say it again, Brian. I feel like I don't even know these dudes.
Dude, and and I wanted to say something else about both of those dudes got a second one-on-one. Like, I thought that was ridiculous.
There is no rules. There's no algorithm. There are no rules this season.
I hate it.
This is like more common now. Like for years now, it's been more and more common.
Woof.
This is the pirate waters right now. There are no laws that they have to follow, I guess, other than their heart, but I can't tell because they just can never both be happy or sad the same episode. It's always one or the other. This week it was Gabby. Last week, Rachel. Gabby, Rachel, Gabby, Rachel. Guess what? We knew Gabby didn't want to be a mom. Big freaking surprise. I mean, they said it from week one. And again, I'm more annoyed for her. Nate's a great guy, but you just send him home earlier. There's just stupid. Right. There were other dudes there that would love for you to meet the family, and you'll have at least a better time and not have to go to like Camila's dance recital.
Right. Hopefully they sent Logan over the poop deck. For like, that's what they did as pirates, right? You throw someone sick overboard.
Yeah, yeah. Like it's like the Oregon Trail when you have dysentery, and just
Yeah,
leave you out in a camp on your own. You can't be in our wagon.
just
Can't be in there. Um, for Rachel, Gabby didn't give anything out. Uh, but Rachel had Zach, who I think he's kind of a weirdo, and my boy Tyler, Wildwood Connection, did great. They both went right on to hometown, so she had half of her squad ready to go for halfway through the episode.
What did you think about her telling them to take the shirts off?
You mean the Cheese King?
It's like
Yeah.
it's like I said, everything's gotta be related to sex in some way.
Well, this season especially, it's just like shirt off, shirt off, shirt off. The Cheese King, Tino throwing his tantrum when he didn't win the rose was pretty classic. That was the first kind of F boy behavior we've really seen from anyone this season.
Right. What I want to say is like they're over sexualizing everything, but they're bleeping masturbation.
And the dildos, and like it's just like, come on now, we know what it is.
How are you
Katie
gonna
had
go
the
on
vibrators, right?
How are you gonna go on that date and bleep shit, but you can't eat pop brownies? Like I'm surprised they did that over edibles.
Because they gave him COVID.
Yeah.
Practically.
What if Gabby was gonna do that? Did they go on a date? I don't even remember.
Yeah.
Gabby had the one-on-one, and then
Did she have a group?
eliminated Nate. And then the group date was the no, that was the sex date.
Oh, the sex date. I'm thinking of Rachel's.
Rachel's was the cheese
The
date.
cheese. God, so stupid.
The Cheese King.
Yeah.
Maybe there was pot in that cheese.
I would not have enjoyed the cheese date.
No.
I'm trying to squat cheese.
I related heavily with Ethan because I'm lactose intolerant.
How heavy do you think the cheese wheels were?
I don't know.
4 on each side was the max.
Squatting in jeans, not fun.
No, that's a BS. I don't want to exercise for a date. It's
Like,
stupid.
give them a warning.
Mhm.
They should have like, hey, can I take my pants off? They might have lasted longer. Like your boy Tyler, how's he gonna squat in those tight jeans?
No, he
Was definitely he was ripped. I was surprised by his physique.
Yeah, he doesn't like wear like super tight crap. I guess he doesn't try to like show it in that way, which is I can respect that.
Yeah.
We had the rose ceremony, guys. We had a rose ceremony. Like we said, we couldn't tell how many people were going to end up. They didn't really make it super clear that Logan definitely wasn't coming back. So I didn't know what the hell was going on. But we'll start with Team Gabby. The following men received roses and are going to move on to hometowns. Gabby said she only felt comfortable giving it to 3 men. So she was going to eliminate 2 if Logan would have been with Rachel. So there would have been elimination there, I guess. But I just hate this whole thing's a mess. This whole thing with this season mess. Eric, Jason, and Johnny, who was a great sport during the sex date, was lucky not to get COVID. So that means we lost
Spencer.
Yeah, Spencer, who shows how much he was in. I wrote him as Steve last week. So
I liked him. I thought he was nice.
He's fine. He's just
Yeah, you just knew
plain
that.
dude.
He's just a dude.
Just a dude. You can meet a girl at happy hour. Team Rachel. So obviously, like we said, we had Zach and Tyler already who had roses, and then Avon and Tino. So your lactose intolerant brother Ethan also eliminated Brian. So this week we lost Spencer, Ethan, Nate, and Logan. Big bloodbath episode this week.
So if they're gonna have 3 people for Gabby's hometowns, doesn't that take like the drama out of the final, like when they go on her family, right? Isn't it usually 3?
Yeah, it is. So that's gonna be interesting.
Kind of like
I don't think she's gonna eliminate anyone.
Probably not, because you got to have 3 fantasy suites. You know.
Yeah, she needs to turn the tide.
Wouldn't you have rather than wasted that non-elimination with people like she had 6, but like there was an unfortunate event? I don't want them to go through next week and no eliminations. That's bull.
Brian, I'd rather them follow the damn rules. They just throw the rules right out the window. Or they cancel dates, they cancel cocktail parties, they cancel group dates, they cancel everything. The only thing they don't cancel is the show. They just won't do it.
They should
never cancel the show, but no, you watch it. You watch it. They can always get better. Always get better. I It looks like it's not going to go super smooth next week for Rachel. Big surprise. Things
Never
not going
does. Never does.
super smooth for Rachel. Looks like Tino's dad. It's just like, this is stupid. So Brian and I have historically, and can't wait to see Waleed on this, because we historically love the parents who think it's stupid.
I love it. I'm gonna love that guy.
Oh,
So
Can't wait for him to be the thumbnail next week.
yep. And then the week after we'll get Big Tony again. So that'll be nice. I don't know where the drama is going to come from in this home stretch. It seems like everyone likes each other and they all like their prospective bachelorettes.
Blah.
I really hope they don't stretch out some non-drama free weeks. We'd like to hear from you guys, though. What do you guys think of the season? We've been getting your feedback. I know this hasn't been as big of a season for a lot of people. The summertime is a little weird. The two Bachelorettes is type of weird. But we do have Paradise rolling in the fall. We're really looking forward to that coming up on Monday nights. And then it is confirmed that The Bachelor will be following that. So we will definitely have those back to back, all that coverage. Make sure you're liking, subscribing, hitting the notification bell. We're covering everything from ABC stuff, this, and Claim to Fame. The Challenge. We are covering Love Island. We are covering Buckhead Shore, Jersey Shore, The Rehearsal as well. If I'm forgetting something, we're probably covering that too. Check out our socials. Everything will be on the description. But for myself, Brian, Waleed, thank you and peace.